Because that, I mean, it's going to come down to, I mean, this part of the process, and the purpose, obviously, for Art doing this and Art asking me to do this was going into your convention, going into your selection process for who's going to run against Frank Pallone. You know, why do you deserve, what have you done to merit getting a line against Frank Pallone?
Well, that's an easy one. I've actually worked in government at the local level. I've worked in government at the county level. I've been active regionally with water transportation efforts and economic development efforts in the Bay Shore. My opponent is a very nice lady. She's a philanthropist. She's done a very good job of contributing toward the efforts of Republicans. She has not any experience relative to government office. And I think at this particular time, making an effort toward an office in Congress in this economy and with all of the very grave issues that are facing us, it's going to be difficult. I believe that I'm experienced, I'm ready to go. My issues are compiled. I'm effective when I speak. I believe the Republican Party, not only in Highlands and in the Bay Shore region of Monmouth County, but in Monmouth County, has invested in me and the taxpayers in Monmouth County. This portion of Congressional District 6, they've paid for my training. They deserve, it's not what I deserve, they deserve to have me go to Washington and use the skills they've trained in me to benefit them.
Part of the selection process, and you were Middlesex County this week, you know, has involved, Middlesex County has recommended, I believe is the word they use, your opponent.
Yes.
How does that work in terms of Monmouth County, if Monmouth County were to go the same way? Do you think you can recover from that? How do you transmit when the county party says this is the person we recommend? How do you get your message across to get past that?
It's a primary.
Well, I understand.
And the voters, basically,
how do you communicate with the voters once the party has said she's not our girl?
Well, I believe the party, okay, how can I say this? In Middlesex County, they have a very democratic, with a lowercase d, process.
Yes.
I do believe that a decision was made by chair people in a screening committee format that the money's more important right now.
And
I disagree with that, and I believe that there are a number of grassroots individuals, even in Middlesex County, that disagree with that. That it's less about the money this time around because of all of the issues facing us, because the grassroots are active. And the only way to vet that is a primary process. I have not been through the screening process yet in Monmouth County. They're two separate committee processes. I'm not sure what the outcome will be in Monmouth County. I know that I'm strong here. I also know that Diane Gooch is strong here. So we'll have to go through that process on March 29th and determine what the decision will be. In the meantime, I am prepared to run in a primary, not to buck the party, not to malign my opponent in the primary race, but to allow those grassroots people who feel disenfranchised or disagree with the steering committee decisions or the convention decision, to allow them their right through the primary process to have that voice. If I win the primary, the grassroots was right. If I don't, perhaps the organization was correct. And I think that process exists for this very purpose. And I'm willing to do that.
Okay. Anything else? Any other message that you want to get across? I'm trying to get you to, I'll be honest, I'm trying to get you to say something about your primary opponent, about Diane Gooch here. You seem to, it's a money issue, it's an experience issue.
That's it.
That's all it is.
That's it. And frankly, her inexperience against Frank Pallone, I don't think is a negative. Against me, I think it might be. But against Frank Pallone, it's not a negative, because his experience has been bad experience. And her experience can only be good if we stay in touch with her and we support her. However, in my case, I think, compared to Diane Gooch, I'm a better candidate, I'm more experienced, I'm ready to go, I'm a fighter, I'm a proven fighter. I've won 4 elections, this will be my 5th. I've served at the local level. I know what it is to be the mayor of a small town in this economic environment. I know what not to do. I know what to do as far as not impacting negatively the small towns in this, and there are a lot of them in this district. I understand the people. I'm one of them. The camaraderie is there. It'll remain there. I believe in term limits, therefore I will not serve more than 3 terms. I'll be back home making a living. I'll be sure that the person that picks up after me knows everything I've done, knows what I'm in the process of doing. I can pass the torch. It's not a status for me.
So you do believe